And welcome on back, everybody. I am beyond excited to see this because I have not seen a VR speedrun before, but we have artisiole here playing Vertigo Remastered New Game Plus on the Oculus Rift. So take it away.
Yeah, hi, hello. It's pronounced artisiole. So
Damn it, did I do it again?
maybe.
Ugh.
But yeah, this is a cool speed game and it's in VR. So I'm gonna hit play from the beginning, but time will start once I actually gain control. So it's not starting yet.
Okay.
So I'll just take a second to explain the very first thing we do in the run that we never use again. So at the beginning of the run, you don't have access to the teleportation device thingy. So the fastest way to move is by going through the air for some reason. So you can kind of b-hop because you can jump, so that's cool. Yeah, I'll give a countdown to win. Got a little bit of disappearing cats. All right. So, time will start in 3, 2, 1, go.
Excellent.
All right, hope you enjoyed that. We're not going to be hop for the rest of the run. Except for there, kind of. And yeah, there. So, for pretty much like 99% of the run, you're going to be seeing me hold my arm up towards walls. I'll just get this. I hold my arm up towards the wall, and then I snap turn in the direction of the wall, and you just clip literally anything through it. And you can do that to teleport through walls, so it's pretty cool. And I'll just explain the other glitches too real quick. I'm currently playing in the seated mode, like the seated version of the game, but I'm not sitting down. And when you're playing in seated mode, you can get like a stand up button. So I'm standing up, and then if I stand up in the game, I go through ceilings. It is not used a lot, but it's cool. And then
Is there a benefit to that?
you'll see.
Okay.
So yeah, and then the last, like, cool piece of tech, I guess, in this game is wall boosting, where you just pause and then walk into the wall, and then the game's like, you should not be there, so it sends you out really fast, and you can abuse that in many fun ways. But yeah, this is just an intro cutscene. There's like 2 cutscenes in this game, really.
How did you even find this game?
Oh, I saw the dev running it. The dev ran his own game once, and I got it recommended to me on stream. So I watched it, and it looked fun, so I got it. Alright, so we can skip an entire, like, interaction or whatever, where we get the portal gun thingy. It's not really a portal gun, but it's a portal gun, by just pausing and unpausing, which gives it to us for some reason. And there's the snap turn clipping, as I will refer to it, here too. And yeah, we skip grabbing a sword. We skip a lot. So this is NG+, which means we start with all of the upgrades immediately unlocked. Which is nice, because any percent feels super slow in comparison to this. Yep, and there's one of the like 2 benefits of height adjusting there. So we can actually see where we're going, kinda. And also, so we can go in here in an elevator, so we can hit the trigger faster.
And what's the actual story of this game?
You quantum stuff, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure I understand it much.
Okay, fair enough. It's one of those like, well, it has a story, but dot.
Oh god. Yeah, I meant to teleport there. So yeah, this is just movement through here, and then we reach like as far as we can. To skip a boss fight, there are like there's one boss fight that we can't skip, so it's a really good one though, so y'all will like it.
And your sparkly lollipop, what is that?
Okay, the game just crashed. That's
Oh, I'll pause timer.
it happens single time I tried to run this game at a Don't worry though. Takes not that long to get back. Okay. I will be loading to last checkpoint, so play state play load checkpoint. There, that one. Yes. Cool. We're back.
Alright, timer is running again.
So yeah, we do have to redo that map, so
We can blame it. Apparently, chat is blaming this either on crazy or quantum physics.
either one.
Or either one. Okay.
Cool. Alright, we're back to where we were. If the game crashes again, I will be severely disappointed in it. Programmed very well.
Do you run other VR games besides this?
Yeah, I run quite a few other VR games. I'm like 4th in Half-Life Alyx, so a little bit of a flex there.
Yay!
And yeah, that was just fast movement. I forgot to commentate. So
No,
yeah,
you're fine.
here's the first instance of a wall boost we use, and I messed it up. Okay, well, doesn't matter. Cool. So yeah, we just do a wall boost here, and it feels really cool to pull off. Oop. And then this is just cutscene, so if you have anything you want to read or whatever, this is like the only time to do it.
Fair enough. Well, just to let everybody know that we are only $60 away from $1,300 raised for able gamers. Don't forget to do !donate in the chat. It will take you to the Tiltify link to be able to do that. And we also have still a few rewards incentives available. $30 reward incentives to put more socks on Crazy's hands, and $100 reward incentives for the ending commentary of the marathon.
Yeah, do
so
that.
Get those donos in. Please screw over Crazy with those $30 donations.
That would be hilarious. Alright. This map is called Frank's Demise, I think, if I remember the map names properly. This guy's Frank. Don't get attached to him. He's dead. Just go across here, through here, and we just skip like the first fourth of the level. And then how about let's not teleport there? Okay. No, I'm going to die. I died. No big deal. another chance to see these schmoos. Alright. We hide it just there, like that, to actually be able to reach a lot of stuff. That's mostly what we use it for, actually. We don't really clip through ceilings with it much.
There has been a question in the chat that says, why are you teleporting here, Artie-san?
Never say that ever again. But also, because the game gives me a teleportation thing, so I use it. Yeah, I'm severely disappointed in whoever sent that message.
That was from Arden, MK8, if you chose to want to beat them respectively digitally later.
I will take note of that. We are arriving at the best boss fight, and also known as the only boss fight we do in
I'm
the
sorry, Aiden, MK8. I can't read. I've been doing this for over 8 hours, crazy. Hush.
Yeah, go over here. This is our buddy Frank. He's a monster. So yeah, we just go up here. The intended way to beat this boss fight is to, well... Okay, that's weird. Yeah, the intended way to beat the boss fight is to use the missiles at each tower thing. But we can just kind of go behind here and shoot them, and it works. Because the game is very well made, as you can tell from everything before this.
So when you shoot behind there, does it just automatically hit him?
Yeah. But also,
that's awesome.
You can shoot in front of him if you have a certain upgrade that you get later in the game. But because it's NG+, we start with it. But the game's weird, so yeah. Anyways, this is not necessary for the run. But I want to pick up over here.
He's so cute.
He is. And squish him, and poke him. I'm gonna do a magic trick with him,
Oh!
actually. So, you see him?
Yeah.
Alright, here he is. Now we just wait
Yeah.
a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Gone.
You're a monster. Where'd he go?
I don't know.
Wait, is that just like a game glitch? They just disappear?
He's just gone. So yeah. I forgot to say what I was doing. So yeah, we can jump up here because the game, for some reason, lets you teleport straight out of bounds. This is the hardest trick in the game. So what we do is we go over here, then we jump on this door. Then we have to line up here. Then we can stand up and then pause. Walk in this spot. And we just skip like a 2-minute cutscene. So that's awesome.
You like moonwalk backwards to skip a cutscene.
Yeah, so just did a wall boost. And puts you here. Because the game is nice and doesn't want you to fly into the void. Actually, maybe I lied. Maybe there is one more chance right here to say something.
Every time Rytro gets angry at me, they have to donate $5. So I think that they are already up to $25 at this point.
Alright.
So I'm patiently waiting, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, alright, well now you're up to $30, so...
So yeah. The intended solution here is not to just parkour up these beds, but we are going to parkour up these beds because the game allows us to parkour up those beds.
$35.
Alright, we have to kill these people. They are being very mean. He got his best friend there.
Rude.
Alright, there. got them. The game does not let you clip through that if they're alive. Or you
So
can
you
clip
have to
through
take
that.
them all out.
Yeah, you can clip through that, you just can't hit the button, so. Here's my favorite skip in the game. This is dome skip, where you skip the dome. And yeah, the game usually gets really laggy here because you're supposed to, like, you know, kill people, so.
Is there like too many enemies on the screen so the frames drop?
Yep. We'll just chill here. Ooh, look at you little babies down there. I can't shoot you, but I would. Yeah. I have never seen that. Apparently you can clip through the ceiling. Doesn't matter anyway. They've given up. Normally this map is super slow.
Is that a mushroom cloud?
Probably. I don't know. I didn't pay attention. So what's funny about that last part right there is that the in-game timer for this game doesn't progress until your eyes, like, are not closed. Like, yeah, you have to open your eyes because I don't know what I'm saying. I mean, like, I am sorry. You're blind normally in the game, but you have to wait for it to not be blind. So it doesn't start until you are not blind, but you can finish the map before then. So the game timer just doesn't move. That's cool.
Oh, okay, so you can continue to move even when the when the screen is still dark.
Yeah, that's
and the timer's still not moving.
Yeah. There's a typo right there. It's supposed to say residential. It says residential.
Hey, that sounds like my ability to pronounce your name and read chat right now. So, hey.
Yep.
But hashtag truth.
So at this part, the game decides you should shrink down. You get shrunken. Now you're tiny. And you just teleport fast. That's it. Do another wall clip here. This wall is like really thick, so it's hard. Okay. Cooperate with me. You suck.
Go for the eyes, boo. Go for the eyes.
Alright, I got it. So, yeah, the game here is just like leading up to a boss fight. But guess what?
Are we gonna skip?
Yep. So, you're supposed to get in that cage there, which is like a 2-minute cutscene. We don't do that. I lied. This is the second instance of bee hopping.
Did you just like power through the ceiling?
Yep. I wall boosted, sent up. There's the guy. We don't like him, so we just...
Ooh.
Goodbye. Here's a skip I found in the room for a different marathon. So yeah, normally there's like a 5-second cutscene or something where you're resized to normal. But you can just skip it, which is cool. So yeah, now I think the story is that the guys are mad at you for escaping the lower section of the facility. So they fight you more. So yeah, this is the second to last map in the game. That's cool, we're already here. So yeah, we just run through here, teleport down there, and then pop, 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 pop. Up, 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 up. Basically, we teleport fast. We skip another puzzle, and then we skip a cart ride. So, that's cool. We blow up this wall.
Now we're in water. Wait. Ooh, explosions. You just Michael Bay'd that place.
Sure did. So yeah, normally you're supposed to ride down a minecart down a way, and then near the end you fall into water. Minecart is slow. We are fast.
Exactly, gotta go fast.
Unfortunately, we have to miss out on collecting the best gun in the game. Actually, no. I'm going to collect it. There. So now we have a minigun, and we're not going to use it. But still, we have a minigun now.
But death and destruction. Death and destruction.
Fine.
Murder something.
I will murder one thing.
Thank you.
So yeah, time is coming up in a little bit. There will be one elevator, and then I hit a green button in that elevator, and then he dies. I will murder that guy.
Yay! Bye, Felicia.
Alright, so yeah, we just clip down here, swim underneath the map, and do a wall boost there, and we skip more of the map. Oh, that's cool. I've never been up there before. I skipped spawning in the robots. No, I didn't. Time. There. I forgot to count down. Whatever. Yeah, time is there.
Okay. I got it. Already, I can't believe it. That's like such a fast speed run.
It really is. Let's see, what was the in-game time for that?
Yeah,
was...
I probably messed up your timer, sorry.
Well, yeah, the game crashed. For a second I thought 13:59, that's insane, but no, the game crashed, so probably that plus like 2 extra minutes or something. So yeah, that's actually a very good run, except for the crash. That's pretty much it for me, so yeah.
Wow. Okay. Again, I have never seen a VR speedrun before, and that one was just kind of crazy interesting and all over the place. Again, please, Artie, please plug your channel. Is there a community for this?
There is a Zalubo Productions Discord, which is the developer to it, but not many people really run the game, so there's not much discussion on it.
There's not much. So you need more speedrunners. So if you guys have Oculus Rift, you want to get into some VR speedrun gaming,
get this game. It's good casually,
get this game. It's an under 20-minute speedrun.
Yeah.
And your community here is cheering you on as being big in the Portal community as well.
I do am be in the Portal community. So yeah, that's it.
Well, you guys go check out Artie.
Yeah.
We had a nice conversation earlier during the interview block.
I'm going to need a towel.
Because you jumped in the water in the game.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for that. That was an amazing and quick, completely different speedrun that I've ever saw. And coming up next, we have Yiddle running Resident Evil 7 Guest House with a blindfold on. What? So you guys stay tuned for that.